Welcome back to How to Happiness. This is the second video in creating a mission statement. In the first video I talked about what the mission statement is for, how valuable it is, and how it's going to make you feel. So in this video I'd like to talk a little bit more about how to create one of those mission statements. I learned about the mission statement from a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It's by Stephen Covey, and it's a great book, and there's a great load of things in this book, but the mission statement is one of the things that I did take away from it and is a really great basis for getting our happiness, new habits started. I created my mission statement about 5 or 6 years ago, and I've only adjusted it once since then, and just ever so slightly. I'm going to put a copy of my mission statement onto the blog so that you can have a look at that. It might give you a little hint about how to go about yours. It's in paragraph style. However, it might not be your style. You might like to do just perhaps a list of statements or something like that. Whatever feels right for you and makes you feel like you're getting your ideas on paper. In 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey suggests that in making your mission statement that you think about what it would be like to be at your own funeral. How would you like your family and friends to speak about you? What is it that you'd like them to remember about you? For instance, at your funeral, are you hoping that your children are going to be remembering that, the arguments and the disagreements that you all had, and everybody does? Or do you want them to mostly be remembering the connections that you had, the support that you gave them, the care that you've taken? Alternatively, with your parents or your family, your siblings, what is the connection that you want to have them remember? What is the predominant feeling that you want them to have? There's one other person I'd like you to think of as you're creating your mission statement, and that's you. As you look down on your funeral and you see yourself, perhaps from heaven, what are you thinking about yourself? Did you take care of yourself? Did you take care of your body? Did you keep it healthy? And did you allow your creativity and your ideas to come through? Were you true to yourself? These are important things to think about as you write your mission statement, and make sure that you put a place in there that is about you. There's another area I'd like you to think about as you're creating your mission statement, and that is the area of principles or values. And these are things that we use as guides in our life for the way that we behave, the way that we interact with the world and with people. I'm going to put on a post onto the site for you to read that might help give you a little direction in putting your principles and values into your mission statement, and how important that is. I want to stress to you that using principles and values as the very basis of our mission statement, rather than relationships and perhaps things like possessions or money as a basis, is a lot more powerful. It's going to give you a lot more strength and give you a lot more confidence in using your mission statement to create, to make choices in the future. So please have a look at that as you're writing your mission statement, because I think it'll really help you and give you some extra guidance there and some more ideas. You may be thinking that you know all of this. You know what your priorities are. You know what your values are. This isn't for you. But I think that you'll find if you just sit down to start writing, you'll discover that there's really a lot to think about, and there might be things in there that you think, or at least you thought you believed, you kind of carried them on from childhood, that were handed down to you, and you haven't really thought about them since. But they actually don't feel that right anymore. Or, you know, there's things in there that you really believe in now, you haven't been incorporating that into your life. So the process of writing the mission statement is almost as important as the mission statement itself. The idea of going through your values and your principles, going through the way that you conduct your relationships, what you want to get out of them and what you want to put into them, and really giving yourself a really clear outline of how you want things to be. You might find that the life tool I have offered on my blog at How to Happiness, it will be a really useful tool in building your mission statement, because there's a lot of ideas that we want to incorporate there. The life tool that I have there will help you in creating that and getting your ideas down on paper so that you can then turn it into your mission statement. This is a really powerful step in creating happiness because it helps us focus our attention on our values and principles, the relationships that we build, how we interact with the world, and what we want to, how we want to go forward. I hope that you'll be really excited and enthusiastic about creating your mission statement and really interested in what comes out of it in the end and how useful a tool it's going to be for you in the future. Please check out the website for one, my mission statement, two, the post on principles and values, and I'm hoping that you'll leave, as usual, a comment in the comment section about what the process has been like for you, what might have come up for you, what perhaps surprised you as you wrote your mission statement. I hope that you've had a great time with this and you enjoy the process. See ya.